Hello, friends and fellow riders. Senior Speed here. Okay, we are in the final stages of the pre-ride maintenance that we need to do. Okay, we've got new brakes, new brake lines, new brake fluid, new clutch fluid. Um, yeah, that part's done. We have new tires on here. I expect just about obscene high mileage out of these Road 5. So let's see what happens with that. And just to set the record straight on something before I go any further, on the '09 Hayabusa, you see what it says right there. Solo riding, dual riding. It doesn't make any difference on the Busa, baby. 42 PSI is what Suzuki recommends. And what you do is you run the recommended tire pressure for your bike, okay, on whatever tires you get. Now, this is information that I'm getting from tire manufacturers. The max pressure that you see listed on a tire does not have anything to do with increasing your tire life when you're doing something that is not in accordance with what your manufacturer says you should be doing. Yes, I know it says Bridgestones. Yes, I understand all of that, but that was just because of some decisions that were made, and they decided to run these Bridgestones back in the day in 2009. Of course, these Road 5s didn't exist then. Of course, Diablo Rosso Corsa 2s didn't exist then. All manner of things didn't exist at that time. So here we are, though, doing what we have to do. Now, we're going to be getting in here, putting in some new plugs, as you can see. And also, as you can see, I have the official Hayabusa fuel tank support tool. Yes, that's what it is. You can get one too. I'm selling them for $99.95. Yeah, for those of you who need one. Okay, so that's that. Now, this fluid has been drained. The oil has been drained down here, and I want to talk to you about oil. Okay, sometimes some of us forget what side we're on when we are about to do our oil. We lose our minds and we're twisting the wrong way, and the next thing you know, you sort of started to strip out a thread in the bottom of the oil case, right? So here's what you need to do. Get yourself a replacement. It's oversized, and with it being oversized, just a hair, it seals all over again. It does a great job. So you can get one of those at any of your local auto parts store, and you can also find it in a Dorman setup. Yeah, I like Dorman. I like what they do. They even include a nice washer in this bad boy. So we're going to put this new one on tomorrow. We're going to let this drain tonight. And then here's the other thing. I was running a factory oil filter. That's cool. And as you see, I have a choice to make here right now. Dean, don't get upset at me yet. We haven't figured out how I can get that oil. But anyway, I'd like someone to tell me what they're thinking here. Which one should I run? I know the ones that I've been running. I know what I've been using. But in a way of me including you guys in this, I'd like to see what we get. Should I use the Castrol? Or should I use the Mobile One? Okay? You guys give me your opinions. I like to hear your opinions and stuff like that. Can't make any guarantees, but at least I can see what it is you're thinking about. We like to do that kind of thing on the Hayabusa community group page, yeah? Now, one other thing, I guess you guys saw this, the antifreeze. This is not a race bike. It's a record-setting bike, but it's not a race bike. Because it's not a race bike, like my other bike over here, right? Because it's not, there are certain things that I am not doing or not willing to do for no apparent reason. For example, I'm running a lead acid battery. I'm not running a lithium battery in here because I'm also running, as you guys have seen, stock pipes. If I'm running stock pipes on this, I'm looking at 30 pounds right there. Really, I'm going to run a lithium battery. For what reason? for weight savings. Is that what I'm doing? Stop joking, okay? Stop clowning around. So on my coolant, I'm going to do what needs to be done. I have the proper coolant for this bike, and this meets that standard. I'm going to go ahead and run it 50-50. I have not changed this coolant since I got the bike. I got the bike with 6,000 miles on it, and I haven't changed the coolant in it. Nor did I change the brake lines until today, or earlier this week. And I'm changing the coolant. I never flushed it. So I've been in over 100-degree weather since 2017 when I got the bike with 6,000 miles on it. I'm looking at 36,000. I put 30,000 miles on this bike myself, and I've gone from over 100 degrees. I was out in Death Valley having a great time. Some of you know about that. And I ride year round, so I'm in 20 degree, or I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. It's negative something in Celsius. But I was in 20-degree Fahrenheit weather on a regular basis. One day, I'll have to tell you about that. I got caught in slush, while I was running Diablo Super Courses. Yes. Ha! It was a lot of fun, I got to tell you. But nonetheless, here we are. So there are things that I do with this bike. I want the bike to keep its weight. I don't want her to get it lightweight, because I use this bike on freeways, highways, interstates. Sometimes you get these crosswinds, and you want as much weight under you as possible. Yeah. The booster cuts through wind like nobody's business. It's designed to do that. But I'm not on the track with this. So since I'm not, there are certain things that I'm not going to do to change things out. Unlike the other bike over here that I was showing you, this one has a stock exhaust system. The race bike has a full Yosh system, all that kind of stuff. We don't have to go through all of that with this, okay? So I upgrade the brakes, upgrade the tires, make sure my suspension is doing what my suspension is supposed to do. And whatever I do, I always make sure I have the proper tools for the job, yeah? Okay, so that's it for now. Senior Speed is out. We will talk to you later on. Thanks for hanging out with me as I go forward with this. Also, I want to say something else. One last thing. I really appreciate what has been happening from the family, okay? I've been getting contributions, and I really appreciate that, because that's going to make this ride work. It's going to make it work. I will send each of you who has donated make a special video for you. It'll be between you and I, and it'll be really good. And that's what I want. One of the things I want to do, and I'm also working on some other things for you also. So that's it for now, but we're doing this thing so that people get a chance to have the support that they need. Cancer is a terrible, terrible, terrible disease, and there's things that we can do for one another if we just figure out how to show a little love for our fellow man. Yeah, it's really a good idea to do that. So don't forget, bottom right corner over there, tell me which ones you think I should do. Castrol, Mobile One, Castrol. Let me know what you think I should do and put in there. Life will be great, one way or the other, and we'll see what we do, okay? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, okay? Share this video with as many people as you can, all right? So that's it for now. Senior Speed is out. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you later on. Talk to you tomorrow.